Good evening. It's the end of the night on day 4. Got my workout in after I signed off this morning. Did a 30-minute workout. It was the Insanity Max 30, and it was pretty good. Had a good sweat going. It really hurts the balls of my feet, that workout, but you work through it and you learn to do a little flat-footedness sometimes. But it worked out fine. Today was a good day. Didn't get a lot of time. It was crazy busy. Didn't get a lot of time to eat what I wanted to eat. But my sous chef made me a soft shell crab sandwich. So that was my carbs for the day, was the bread on that sandwich. But I also had a nice salad. And finished off the night with my chocolate Shakeology with frozen bananas and a tablespoon of peanut butter and ice and almond milk. So that's my dinner. And it is about, what time is it? 10 o'clock. The night's finally winding down, so it's been a long 12-hour day at work and the 2-hour commute here and a 1-hour commute home. But we do what we got to do. So it's been good. So my it's to kind of appreciate my position here and what I'm doing. A lot of you who know me, and for those of you who don't, I'll explain the type of place that I work in as a chef. Fine dining to very upscale dining. So to understand what I go through on a daily basis and how hard this is going to be for me for 30 days is is something I'll try to explain. You can understand chefs, their biggest hobbies are drinking and eating, right? Eating is what we do. That's our living. That's how we get by. That's what we're good at, is tasting food and cooking, and then we're around food constantly. So for me, the type of food I'm around all day long are extremely beautiful pieces of meat, steaks, veal, lamb, anything you can think of. Lobster, if I want a lobster tails just smothered in butter, or a live Maine lobster, or shrimp, freshly boiled shrimp, all I have to do is ask. Just say, hey, grab one of my guys and say, I need you to put this together for me, and it'll be done, and then I can just sit down and have a beautiful meal. Some things that not everybody gets to do, I get to do, which I'm very lucky, on a daily basis if I want. So I want a porterhouse, I want a New York, I want a ribeye, I want a filet mignon. All I have to do is point and tell somebody to do it for me, which is the perks of my position. So you can only imagine the desserts we have here, and I'm around constantly, and I have a huge soft spot in my heart for carrot cake, and ours is gigantic here. We do a great job with it, so I just want to eat it all the time. It's, and then the drinking part of it. How do you not have a glass of wine? How do you not have a beer at the end of the night when you've worked 12 hours and it's a total of 14 to 15 hours you're away from home and you just want to unwind? So, and today is a little bit special day because I got corporate in town. So when the boys from the corporate office come into town and they want to have a big meal, and they're going to have a couple cocktails, and they're going to have a couple glasses of wine, and then they're going to sit and have after dinner and smoke cigars because they come out here 3 times a year, twice a year. How do you get away from that? You don't. You gotta hold steady and just push through. So there's temptation everywhere, I know, but when you're walking around a place like this, the temptation is different. It's very high caloric. It's not like going into your cabinet and picking out chocolate chips and nibbling on chocolate chips, or driving through the fast food. You actually have to make special trips to get to the fast food, right? It's not like it's sitting in your fridge. You don't walk past a Whopper every single minute of your work day. I do things like that. I walk by fatty ribeyes. I walk by beautiful pieces of fish and gorgeous desserts, and like I said, so it's tough, but I made it through the day. I popped a couple of shrimp cocktails in my mouth, like I was talking about earlier today, and but that's it. I think I'm on my way. I feel I don't feel any change yet, but I think it's coming, and that comes after a couple of a good week to 2 weeks. I'll feel some changes, but I'm excited, and it's gonna be tough getting up tomorrow morning, but because I'm getting home so late, but I'm gonna do it, and hopefully I'll have another great day tomorrow. And that's all I got. I'm signing off. I'm gonna drink my shake. Here's a new one. Ready? Shakeology mustache, everybody. Let's make this the hashtag, huh? Shakeology. That's kind of gross. Mustache.